So, truth be told, I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I'm just so excited about my game coming out that I feel like I have to do something. So, today, I'm just going to be talking about my game, like, full stop. That's all I'm going to be doing. I haven't fixed my stream setup since I got my new monitor setup, by the way, so I don't have a BRB screen anymore. I can show you what my BRB screen became. It's this. It's does that give you a better image? I turned my fucking monitor sideways. Insane. So I'll fix that later, not right now. 2.0 came out today, which is the last content update I'm ever gonna make. There might, and I say this very loosely, might be occasional updates to the game that aren't bug fixes, but they will be so small and insignificant that it won't even matter in the end. Got that? So, this is 1.0 I'm playing. Because I haven't played 1.0 in a while. The font size is already immediately weird to me. The only thing that I changed about 1.0 is the resolution. Because I have my VXAce program, like whenever I open a VXAce game. Oh wow, he doesn't move left and right when he bobs. Wow, that's weird. The normal resolution looks like this, and I have it set to be a default of this every time I play a VXAce game when I record it, so I had to put the script in there to make it work properly. I'm pretty sure I have yeah, I have playtester mode on so I can walk through walls, which is great for this because that's exactly what I need. So yeah, there's no custom sound effects. The window screen is blue, which I haven't seen in a very long time. 1.1 was gold and 2.0 is red. Also, the window screen is custom. I guess this is kind of turquoise because green is really high up on this. Like if I just made it only blue, then it would look like this, which doesn't look very good, may I add. I don't remember what it was before. I'm just gonna go for 145. Herbal drink works correctly. I don't know what happened to him, but he got broken across multiple updates. 1.1, I kind of noticed something was wrong, but 2.0, he just vanishes when he walks in the house and then he appears. He also doesn't have his own theme. There's going to be a lot of not custom music, which is going to be even weirder to me. Because I've been working on 2.0 for 8 months, so I'm already used to all the new music. None of you guys are, unless if you listen to the 2.0 album before I took it down. I also think there used to be an issue before when my dad playtested release build 0.9.1, which this is 1.0, but the title screen says 0.9.1. So I forgot to change it. When he tested it, like, he could walk out the house during the purple drink cutscene. Like, I just forgot to remove the transfer event or something. The house also used to be a lot bigger. This is something I can't show because it doesn't exist anymore, but the house, it was basically like 3 times this size. It would be this room and then like basically the same length and width of this room to the left, so just add it onto that, and then on the bottom of the left side, so it was like basically Waluigi's L on his hat. That's how Steve's house looked for a long time. Ever since December 2020 until like, I don't know, November 2021, which is when I released Steve RPG. All these icons aren't custom either. And I do have to say, I'm not too proud of the custom icons that I did add. Oh, I did have flavor text in here. I did not know that. I'm not too proud of the custom icons because, I mean, even the full custom tile set is just rips of things. Except the stone. I can't... Actually, I'll turn on my mouse. Okay. That change anything? I don't think it did. Changing sources did not do anything either. Oh well. The rocks, just the tile that I'm in right now, I changed that. That was, I think, the only custom thing I made. I took like messes of other textures for 2.0's textures, but most of them are not original. The car is custom. Oh no, I said the car. You're gonna have to play 2.0 to understand what that means. But yeah, the walk cycles have been custom since the beginning, and you can tell that they are custom with the way that the old ones look. The new ones I literally just changed like less than a week ago. I think August 24th actually, and today's the 26th, which is when I changed the walk cycles. I gotta make sure my stream... Okay, I don't actually know what it looks like right now. Okay, it's fine, I think. Good enough! In the really old versions of Steve RPG, the scarecrows actually were the ticket to get you into the debug room. If you interacted with the 3 of them, then it would take you to the debug room, but I soon found out that because I added more interactables like these, people started interacting with the scarecrows, so that would just take them to the debug room. So I changed it. I don't even know what it is in this version. And I don't think I can try it because I don't have a boat. Surprisingly... Oh, here it is. The house theme, like the theme that plays before you leave, and the field theme have never changed since day one. I wanted to make a custom field theme when I was making 2.0's music, but I kind of just gave up on that, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And here it is, the old battles. So I just took 3D renders of 2D sprites from the internet, and they have these backgrounds. And none of these sounds are custom. And the victory theme is weird. God, this is gonna take some getting used to. Actually, I'm gonna cheat. I can't cheat. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna look at the field to see where the cheat room stuff is, but it doesn't really matter anyway, because I'm not gonna use it. Cheat room stuff is not obvious, but is more obvious than it used to be. Yep, there's one. Like, who's gonna find that? Also, you can't even walk through this water. Which is definitely different, to say the least. I have to hold down control to walk through the water. Also, I think slimes drop less XP in this version of the game, so it might take a while to level up. Awesome misses. I think the only thing I changed about the miss rate for enemies in the future... Oh, I'm level 2. That's fine, I guess. Wait. Aren't I supposed to have flint and steel at this point? I don't even know my own game. I don't like using double slash on these enemies because I'd rather save the MP for the fights in the village. I've made the game way easier since this point. It used to be harder than this, believe it or not. I don't know if I can open the pre-alpha Steve RPG and show you what the golem's health is, because I don't know if I changed it at that point already, but either when I was making pre-alpha 1 or before I even like exported the build of pre-alpha 1, the golem's health was, I think, like twice as much as it is in 1.0. The normal golem's health is 8,700. Or 8,700, excuse me. Okay, that's loud. Also, really small screen size, because I didn't think I would be switching between different versions today. So you're just gonna have to look really hard. I'm not bothering with changing this. Oh yeah, for a really long time you used to get the stone axe instead of the wooden axe. Maybe I got that backwards? I'm not sure. Oh no, Alex never started with an axe, even in 1.0. He never started with a wooden axe. So you had to get the stone axe to make her even deal any damage. Also, the reason why... Oh god, the walk cycle. Hold on, I need to show you this. I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm just gonna adjust it later. Look at his fucking walk cycle. He doesn't bob up and down. Or left or right. It's weird. So the reason why the golem is encased in a small box where you can only like talk to him this way is because this is what happened when you talk to him from any other way before I knew how to do like specific facing directions. So I always told people to just talk to him from the front because that's all I knew how to do at that point. And unfortunately, because for some reason 15-year-old me was an asshole, I cannot open this game's project file. It is encrypted. So we just have to guess how much health he has because there are no health bars in this version either. Oh yeah, your ability to use double slashes and triple slashes also used to depend on how much RP you have. And they had the chance to miss because of that. I really like the old crunch effect of hitting things with this version of the game. That sounds really good. I feel like I did a fine job with sound design anyway, though. MP used to actually... Oh, I guess he does have the normal amount of health at this point. MP used to only be for actual magic things instead of double slashes and triple slashes too. But I didn't have any magic things in the game yet. God. The old village music. That's so weird to hear. It stayed this way until 1.1. So for like a good year, really, a year and a couple months before I made Here We Go. So at the end of this pre-alpha, there's a message for people. When you get in the boat, it just blocks your path. And I can't walkthrough will also show you the rest of this area, unfortunately. Because, like I said, 15-year-old me was a dickhead and I can't open this in a project file. So, anyway. Oh my god. I think I had the foundation for Village 2 at this point, and I was actually, like, working on it. But as you can see, Village 3 did not exist at this point, and I was just trying to get a rough idea of what I wanted there. But it took a while before I could really think of anything. It took until pre-alpha 3, I believe. Now, let me show you some actual insight. So, here is my, folder of Steve RPG builds. I have quite a lot. This is just them in folders, which is why it's called inf, the folder. These are all of the builds that I've made. It goes from pre-alpha 1 to pre-alpha 3, alpha 1, beta 1, beta 2, demo, release candidate, release build, and then Mo features beta. This part is really confusing. 1.0.2 and like 1.0.10 are not actually 1.0.2 or 1.0.10. They are just beta builds of 1.1. And you can see the release date for 1.1 lands exactly on 1.0.10. So it's obviously not actually 1.0.10. It's 1.1. The same thing for here. I went from 1.2 to 1.4.1 before I just went to playtester builds, which took quite a fucking long time, as you can see. 1.2's first build was made February 25th, and playtester build 1 was made August 13th. So it did take a while to get here, but we are here. And yes, I do have the EXE. None of you will ever have this release build 2.0 EXE. I am the only person on the planet that will ever have this. Because I did give release candidate 2.0.exe to the Discord, but nobody has release build 2.0 because what I did to upload it is I just extracted it into a folder and then I compressed the zip file and uploaded the zip file to GameJolt. I want to show you though, this is the 1.0 build, by the way. You can tell by the old textures. Ew, old textures. So at this point, I still had an ending to the game. I was going to play through the whole game, but I don't know if I actually want to do that right now. So basically, I'll show you a couple things that stand out. I'll just give you the gist of it. So I don't think this house is any different. Ooh, this is new dialogue. Okay. I have to open probably like release candidate, maybe. Also, this is all there was to Village 6 when I uploaded 1.0. There wasn't even ever an Enderman in here. That was just for the trailer footage, if you ever saw that. Okay, that's still the new dialogue. I want to see the old dialogue because I want to show you how bad it was. It wasn't necessarily like really bad. It was just kind of uncomfortable. Why the hell was beta 2 updated in March 29th? I don't remember ever touching that, but whatever. Beta 2 I think was finished around September or something like that. I don't know. Beta 2 was massive compared to Beta 1. Beta 1 was just kind of the turning point from alpha to beta. But Beta 2 was like basically just the rest of the game. Like you could actually beat the game in this build. But Village 6 did not exist yet. So I don't even know if 1,000 Souls was a boss fight at this point. If they are... What? Huh? I'm freaking the fuck out. No, They are not a boss fight at this point because her room is over here. I keep calling her, but it's they. I keep fucking up the pronouns. I'm sorry. I will get there someday. Jesus, that was loud. It's just that their old sprite was an RPG Maker default sprite. I don't know. No, I don't even have them as a fight in here yet. It was this sprite actually. This exact sprite is what I used for 1,000 Souls. They were not called Test at this point. Test was a test enemy ever since the literal pre-alpha of this game. But I had to remove Test because I turned Test into 1,000 Souls eventually. So I guess they kind of are the same. What was I gonna show? I don't even know. Basically, Beta 2 is the first completable form of Steve RPG. Oh, the old dialogue, right. Okay, this is different too. But you can it's not the same as what I'm thinking, but there used to be like a whole page full of monologue here between or dialogue between Illager and Alex. This is different, but it's not what I'm looking for. It is certainly faster than how it used to be though. I'm just gonna go way far back, like pre-alpha 3. Yeah, pre-alpha 3 has a project I can open, so that's good. Okay, it's not that bad. I thought it was a lot worse. Samantha, I told you to get the hell out of here. Huh? Oh, you're not Samantha. You're Alex, right? How did you know? Word spreads around fast about some random girl getting thrown into a well by some weakling villagers. I don't have a good response to that. Figures. Anyway, since you aren't like your buddy Steve, why did you come up here? Was it to continue his legacy? I guess you could say that. He just got fucked by a golem. I'm currently all alone. Fucking loser, you can't even handle being all alone, haha. Insensitive as hell. Too soon, man. Can you help me get him back? You think we live in some fairy tale world? As if I thought so. Man, you didn't even let me finish. As if I couldn't bring him back. That's the easiest thing to do in the world. I could even teach you. Oh. All right. Under one condition. Like your dead bud Steve, I also relent villagers. If I can come along with you and destroy the third village, I'll help you revive your friend. Alright. Okay. I want to actually get to the point that I've been trying. So, here is 2.0. The magical 2.0 project file. I'm gonna break the illusion for you instantly by just turning on the game. You'll see what I mean. There he is. So, this is how the title screen works. In retrospect, it's not the best way to get a title screen to work, but it is a way. I figured out how to use variables with menus. Oh wow, this is loud. I figured out how to use variables with menus after this point. But yeah, this is basically how it works. There's no sound when you go through these because there's a switch that turns on once you just enter this specific box or this one or this one. So there's no sound that repeats, but depending on whatever angle you enter it from, it will play a sound at first. And then Steve is teleported over here. I can't show you this, but it's basically the same concept. Patch notes. Also, I just updated this today, and I didn't realize that the bottom part is not readable. But who cares? You can look through the pictures of the game. Made this spoiler free, although you can tell who that is anyway. But this is how the menu works. And there isn't really much to show here. I don't think I'm going to be able to go through any of these save files without showing the fact that Herobrine exists. So, if you haven't played the game, now you know. Sucks, huh? This is a very old 2.0 save, but this is Village 7. As much as I don't want to show you it right now. It can get so loud sometimes. Here are the updated walk cycles, by the way. Villagers is still basically the same as the old concept, as well as Herobrine's. So there isn't much different. But I just changed the way that their legs and arms move while they walk. Which you can really tell the difference between Alex and Illager. Illager's legs are like bent, but Alex's are just straight diagonal. And then here's the menu. So basically, I need to turn down my headphones because I can't concentrate. The way this works is they're just a lot of picture events and variables. So when you press right, it increases your up menu variable by 1, because as you notice, when you hold down left or right, it doesn't let you go to the bottom part. So increases your up menu variable by 1 when you go to the right, and decreases by 1 when you go to the left. If the variable ever reaches below 0, then it sets the variable to 0, which 0 is items, 1 is skills, 2 is equipment. If it goes above 2, then it sets it to 2. And same for the bottom menu, which, by the way, it saves your menu position. This is unintentional, but it does that. I think it even does that after closing the menu. Yeah, it saves your menu position after closing. It sets it to default on skills if it was last on the bottom menu, though, I believe. So, same thing for the bottom menu, literally exact same variables, it's just not called up menu, it's called down menu. And there used to be a bug where if you held up and down at the same time and tried to close out of the menu, it would crash the game. As you can see, I'm holding X. Well, you can't see because you can't see my keyboard presses, but as you can envision, I'm holding down X, and this is not working. As soon as I let go of down or up, then it closes properly. There's also a very rare event with the menu that I can't really show you. That is spoilers, but oh well. Because we would have to sit here for hours, unless if I got lucky. I'm gonna take a gamble. Okay, that's enough. So, basically, all these custom menus are a lot different than what you think they would be. Or I guess similar to what you think they would be if you're actually good at RPG Maker. Also, swimming, it looks broken sometimes, but it actually is mostly functional a good majority of the time. If you're wondering why Herobrine's sprite didn't change, it's because you're not actually paying attention, and his sprite did change. When he's on land, he's hovering, but when he's on water, he's walking. Because he's Jesus. Some people seem to not understand that. So I hope you understand it now. I hope you get the haha funny. Also, this is really annoying, but every time I try to enter the water before I've done anything in this game, that comes up. Here's a cheat room, by the way, for no particular reason. So, In settings, there used to be down here the debug menu. You could enable it and set a specific variable to give you things. So you talk to this guy and he can enable the debug menu for you. And when you talk to him, he does this, which you could just read like a normal person through the text file that I provide in every download of 2.0 from this point forward. But if you're too lazy to read, then I can also understand that. And the old debug menu in 1.0 and maybe 1.1, it used to make you permanently not able to, oh shit, spoilers. It used to be able to make you permanently not enter the debug room anymore. I don't know why I keep calling it the debug room. It's the cheat room. So that's basically the good gist of what I have to show. A good amount. However, okay. I think I think I'll give you a little taste of what's to come. I haven't made a custom title screen theme yet. If you press title screen, it doesn't take you to the title screen. But this is Steve RPG, A Christmas Carol. Which I haven't touched or updated in a long time. But he has very low stats because these are the stats that you would actually expect. Also, diagonal movement, insane. Never done before. You can play the piano and the organ. They play a Nocturnal song, so I'm going to get rid of those eventually. Maybe make him play Used to Have Time for You. I'm not sure. We'll see eventually. So before I show you all these, I want to start a new game. This is basically everything you see here is subject to change, but I do want to get this game out at around Christmas time. Also, I did make this song, but it's not my best work. Eventually, I'm going to make a different custom song. I forgot to put another bracket there, or parenthesis. Can I get into a fight at this point? Yeah, I can. So, Xmas Cheer basically just gives them an effect and it gives you random dialogue, just flavor text basically. When you get a bat wing, you can break it down into bat blood, and then you can craft a potion of healing with 2 bat blood, which this potion of healing heals you to full HP. Who would have guessed? So this is not the same map as before, but it is a copy of the previous map. I don't really have many skills yet, but basically this game is just going to be a lot more Minecraft-ish than what Steve RPG currently is. I should probably make Steve do a more set amount of damage too. But yeah, basically, these are the gifts that you can make. You can get bat fangs a little bit more rarely than you can get bat wings. I think bat wings are a 1-in-1 chance to get. Bat fangs are like 1-in-4. But yeah, you can make a fake bat to give to someone with a childish personality, which you'll be able to tell what their personalities are as long as you can read personalities when you talk to people. But I also might make it more obvious on what their personality is. Childish, explosive. I don't even remember what this was gonna be for. Gaudy, childish, prickly, bubbly, tough. And that's basically the core gameplay at this moment. I haven't added an actual village you can walk into. I have plans for how I want the layout to look. But this is really all there is here so far. There's also Herobrine's Origins, but I haven't really got past the point of just an intro cutscene at this current stage, so I can't show much of that. And there's also I don't want to talk about all my projects here, but I might as well, because I don't feel pressured anymore to finish Steve RPG, and I won't feel pressured with these games because I'm just like kind of saying that they exist, but I'm not going to finish them anytime soon. So A Christmas Carol, I'm hoping to release it somewhere around Christmas time. And Steve RPG, the Squeakquel, is going to be a very jokey game, like basically shitpost RPG Maker game. That one will be released around April. Just in the month of April, I'm hoping, for April Fools. That is the official wink, wink, nudge, nudge official sequel, Steve RPG, that I'm going to be working on eventually. All there is in that game so far is I implemented an animation for Steve when in a battle, as well as Bebder, because Bebder is going to be a party member. So yeah, that's really all there is. Eventually these games will be worked on, but I really need a break right now anyway, just because I did the major task of releasing a fucking game. Like, the game is done forever. No more major content updates, just bug fixes. Maybe I'll throw a bone in the game, literally, every once in a while. And that's it. So I'm done with Steve RPG forever. But the next games in the franchise, I'll definitely be slowly trickling into the Game Jolt page. And you'll see them. Trust me, you'll see them. I'm not going to be quiet about the announcements, because obviously, who wouldn't want more Steve content? So anyway, that's all I have to show or talk about. If you like the developer insight, then I'll make a edited video of this on my YouTube channel or something, getting more in depth about the development that I've done ever since December 2020, specifically Christmas 2020. because I got RPG Maker VXAs for $11 in Christmas 2020, and that's why I even started Steve RPG, and that's why the whole franchise exists. So anyway, if you do want a video like that where it's edited and I'm talking about the development of the game way more in depth and the specifics that I had to go through with it, then let me know. I'll gladly make something like that. But anyway, that's all I have to show today. A pretty short stream, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. See you guys next time when I'm probably playing Minecraft or something. I don't know, we'll see. Bye.